Natures of the roots of quadratic equations. What is a discriminant? Discriminant is the expression b squared minus 4ac in the quadratic formula x equals negative b positive negative square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Now remember, the discriminant can be used to determine the nature of the roots of the quadratic equations. Now, let's have the given discriminant denoted by d equals b squared minus 4ac if a, b, and c are real numbers and number 1, b squared minus 4ac equals to 0, then the roots are real, rational, and equal. Next, if the discriminant b squared minus 4ac is greater than 0 and a perfect square, then the roots are real, rational, and unequal. Third, if the discriminant b squared minus 4ac is greater than 0 but not a perfect square, then the roots are real, irrational, and unequal. And the last one, if your discriminant b squared minus 4ac is less than 0, then the roots are not real or imaginary. Example number 1. X squared minus 2x plus 1 equals to 0. So yung first step natin is to identify what are the values of your a, b, and c. Now, how to identify what are the values of your a, b, and c? If you still remember our standard form, which is ax squared plus bx plus c equals to 0. Yung a and b, yan yung numerical coefficient ng variable x. Then yung c naman, yan yung constant term. Now, in this case, do sa ating example, ang a natin, since ang numerical coefficient ng x is not visible, so automatically, the numerical coefficient of that will be 1. Si b naman natin, that is negative 2. And si constant term, which is the c, is positive 1. After identifying a, b, and c, we can now proceed to our discriminant. Okay, so again, our discriminant is d equals b squared minus 4ac. Now, substitute by the given value. So, lahat ng mga letters na yan, papalitan natin nung nakuha nating value do sa a, b, and c. So, discriminant is equal to, yung value ng b natin is negative 2. So, substitute b by negative 2. Then, minus 4 times, yung a natin sa given is 1. Yung c natin sa given is 1 also. Then, perform the following operation. So, discriminant is equal to, so this is negative 2 multiplied by negative 2, that will become positive 4. Then, negative 4 times positive 1, that is negative 4. Then, multiply again by positive 1, that's why we have again negative 4. Then, d equals 4 minus 4 is 0. Now, since our discriminant becomes 0, therefore, the roots are real, rational, and equal. Example number 2. 5x squared minus 2x minus 7 equals to 0. So, same procedure. First step, let's identify the values of your a, b, and c. The value of a in this equation will be positive 5. The value of b is negative 2. And the value of c is equal to negative 7. After identifying a, b, and c, we can now proceed in substituting for our discriminant. So again, yung discriminant natin is d equals b squared minus 4ac. So discriminant is equal to, yung value ng b natin is negative 2. So I'll be substituting b by negative 2. Minus 4 times a is positive 5 and c is negative 7. Then perform the operation. D equals negative 2 times negative 2, that is positive 4. negative 4 times 5, that is positive 20, times negative 7, that is positive 140. Then add, d equals 144. And as you notice, 144 is a perfect square number because the square root of 144 is actually 12. Therefore, the roots are real, rational, and unequal. Example number 3. X squared minus 6x plus 7 equals to 0. So, same rule will be applied. The first thing we should know is the values of a, b, and c. In this example, since the numerical coefficient of x squared is not visible, therefore, the value of a is automatically equal by 1. B is negative 6 and C equals positive 7. Now, let's substitute by our given formula for discriminant, which is D equals B squared minus 4AC. Now, D equals, the value of our B in the given equation is negative 6. So, I'll substitute by negative 6 squared minus 4 times A is 1, C is 7. So, D equals, negative 6 times negative 6 is positive 36. Negative 4 times 1 is negative 4. Negative 4 times positive 7 is negative 28. Then let's subtract. D equals positive 8. And as you notice, our given discriminant is positive number but not a perfect square number. Therefore, the roots are real, irrational, and unequal. Let's have the last example. Example number 4. X squared plus 3x plus 6 equals to 0. In this example, again, we will be identifying your a, b, and c. However, the numerical coefficient of x squared is not visible. Therefore, your a will be equal to 1. Your b is equal to 3. And c is equal to positive 6. Now, let's substitute by the given formula for discriminant, which is d equals b squared minus 4ac. Now, substitute. D equals, so the value of b is 3, so that will become 3 squared minus 4 times the value of a, which is 1, and the value of c, which is 6. So d equals 3 times 3, that is 9. Negative 4 times 1 is negative 4. Negative 4 times positive 6, that is negative 24. Then subtract. D equals 9 minus 24, that is negative 15. Now, since our discriminant becomes negative, therefore, the roots are not real or imaginary. Hope I helped you a lot. Thank you for listening.